name is Eejay, and this is my match reaction for Arsenal versus Leeds United. Okay, so, based on the results of the morning game, we absolutely had to win this game. And if you guys remember the match we played earlier against Leeds United, it was at their stadium. It was 1-0 victory. And that's one game I remember, that game and the game against Fulham, that I think Fulham, I can't remember if it was away or at home. I believe it was away. The one we played earlier in the season. Those were two games I remember that, after we played them, you run very, very fast away from the stadium because you just stole 3 points. Like Leeds more than the Fulham game. We felt, oh my God, it was such an intense game. We did not deserve that victory. So yeah, I had in the back of my mind that, back of my mind that, yeah, this could be tricky. But no, we were at home, so it wasn't that tricky. It did start out a little bit interesting. Like Leeds gave us a headache because they had more shots on target than we did. We didn't have any shots in the first 30 minutes. Like I believe it's possible that our penalty was the first true shot on goal, and that's crazy, right? But we just needed something to jumpstart our engine. Like we were doing what we needed to do. We had possession, yeah, but they had the most tangible chances. So I give credit to them, but then when we turned on, man, that's how we do. That's how we do. So yeah, my mouth feels a little bit full. Sorry, I have braces. It's a lot of work to talk. Anyway, yeah. So first goal, Jesus penalty. Jesus hasn't scored. Even before his injury, he hadn't scored in a while. I was beginning to call him Lacazette, a combination of Lacazette, because Lacazette didn't used to score. He used to be assisting a lot. So I was like, Jesus needs a goal. And I'm happy they gave him the penalty. I'm going to say something really quick. It's nothing to do with football, but my friend was watching Ted Lasso with me. Awesome show. Y'all should watch Ted Lasso. And my friend's American and not a football fan. And I told her, you don't have to be a football fan to watch Ted Lasso, or soccer fan, whatever you want to call it. And then she's watching, and then there's someone taking a penalty. And it was the player who got fouled, and then they handed the ball to someone else. And she goes, why are they letting someone else take the kick when they weren't the one who was fouled? And I was like, in soccer, you have people lined up. There's a hierarchy in soccer. Whoever gets fouled doesn't always take the penalty at all. That's not a guarantee. But she's like, wow, if they did that in basketball, do you know how many people wouldn't take free throws? And I thought that was interesting. It is interesting that in other sports, you get fouled, you're the one that, maybe only basketball, you're the one who tries to reap the benefit of the foul. In soccer, if they did that and someone in the back, like a defender gets fouled and they have to take the penalty, I don't know if that would be good. So no, I'm happy that we have a hierarchy of penalty takers. And I think definitely with Saka on the bench, Jesus was the next best option, and it was important for him to get that goal. Second goal, who scored the second goal? Sheesh. Who scored the second goal? Ben White, because he doesn't score. And Ben White's goal was so good. Man, all the goals were good, except the penalty was fine. I think the penalty was even too close for comfort. But Ben White's goal was good because he just kept coming forward. Like these people were just pressing. That's what we want. Ben White's goal was good because he doesn't score. This is his second goal this season. And then third goal was Jesus. Jesus's goal, like from open play. Jesus had the assist before the assist, which is one of the stats I like, but no one really cares about apparently. The pre-assist stat. Like, what is the impetus to to make a pass and then keep running? Of course you should have the impetus to do that, but just even executing it was great. So no, Jesus' goal was good for me. And then we conceded, which I didn't like because, at that point we were 2 goals behind City in goal difference. So I was like, we need to get more goals. So I think we got a bit lax and, settled back a bit, which is okay sometimes, but not if you're going to concede goals. And the goal we conceded was a deflection of Zinchenko. The wrong place, wrong time, wrong body move. But no, that put a damper on things until we came back. And that's kind of what we've been doing all season. Like, you score against us, the chances of us coming back is high. I feel like we've done that more times than not. So, but Shaka's goal. Shaka was like a center forward. I was like, what are you doing up there? What are you doing up in the center? Why are you glancing the ball off your head like a pro? Whoa. Shaka's goal was the goal of the game for me. Even though I really like Jesus' goal, I thought Ben White's goal was great. Shaka's goal was just unexpected. And now he's 3 for 3. 3 for 3. I believe he scored against in the Euros game, and then he scored the game before we went off international break. Is he going to be a goal scorer now? What are we doing here? You know, Shaka, not a redemption story if there ever was one. This is getting too long. But yeah, this is a great game for us. Like the commentator said, we need points on the board. This game in hand deal, I'm so happy we're not involved in that. A game in hand is worth 2 in the bush. Points on the board, better than 0 points. Phantom points in the sky. So I'm happy we're still on top of the table. 8 points clear, two goals different from City. We need everything we can get. Every single point we can get. We need it. Who do we play next? City or Liverpool? I don't know. But let's see what happens. Go Gunners. Go Gunners.